I think just sending a message to every woman that they can, that they do have a voice and they can use their voice. I hope that the monument just inspires young women. Little girls.
I'm honored to be joined at this hearing in support of this bill by Jane DeDecker, a Colorado resident and constituent of mine in Loveland, nationally renowned sculptor and the artist behind this statue. Jane has been sculpting the human figure for over 35 years. In her work, she seeks to capture moments that reveal truths about the human condition. She has placed over 175 life and monumental-sized public sculptures in over 33 states. Jane's beautifully crafted design in every work.
Designed by renowned sculptor Jane DeDecker, who is here sitting behind me today, the statue we are discussing will be cast in bronze. The true art of this statue, though, it doesn't lie just in who it depicts physically, but in the symbolism of the continued path towards equality that it represents, right? But this statue will be accessible to the public, to children, to young girls, to be able to see, to experience, to witness. You can walk all the way around it, traveling that trail of women's history around Washington, D.C., right? There is no other monument in Washington, D.C. right now dedicated to this history. You're standing on, it tells a story, and it will be there to tell this public history of this movement for women's equality in a way that has never been told before. And that is so powerful and so important. Yeah.
It's a bill to be able to help us to bring to light a loved sculptor, Jane DeDecker's work to Washington.
Madam Speaker, I must take a moment to thank the advocates who have worked on this legislation for many years. Jane DeDecker, who is a constituent of mine in the wonderful community of Loveland, Colorado, who conceptualized the statute for which our bill is named.
The rules are suspended, the bill is passed, and without objection, the motion to reconsider is laid on the table.
Today I'm honored to sign legislation to create a monument in our nation's capital that will commemorate the brave pioneers of women's suffrage movement. The First Lady and I are delighted to be joined by members of the Women's Suffrage Centennial Commission as well.
I'm the Vice Chair of the Women's Suffrage Centennial Commission. I want to thank you for signing this legislation today. I also want to thank you for supporting this monument earlier in your social media, which really helped when we went to pass it through Congress. I want to thank the First Lady for all of her support throughout the entire centennial because she led a terrific art project that we worked with her on in the summer. So I want to thank her for her partnership. I want to thank all the members of Congress, Congressman Tipton, who's here today, as well as Congressman DeGoose, Senator Gardner, Senator Bennett, who helped us with this legislation. And the sculptor of the statue, Jane DeDecker, who's created the model. We're really looking forward to see the full statue installed in Washington, D.C.
As the Speaker knows, my daughter Natalie is just a year and a half old now, and as she grows up, I want her to feel represented, empowered, and assured of the fundamental role that she plays in our society. And when Natalie visits our nation's capital, she will hopefully be able to visit this statue and learn of the great struggle to ensure her equality and be assured that America's sons and daughters stand on equal footing at the doors of opportunity. So in reverence to the brave women who fought for equality in the past, and on behalf of all of those who will follow, I want to thank my fellow members for their consideration and support of this legislation.